everybody and welcome to a brand new episode here on our First Aid on the Bandages YouTube channel. My name is Niek.
And I'm Ingrid, and today we're going to compare for you the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage and the Persysmedical T3 Bandage. The amount of equipment that military personnel can carry with it is very limited, so we are going to look today at two very uniquely versatile bandages, the T3 by Persysmedical and the Tactical Responder Bandage by CVN. These bandages can both be used for a lot of wounds, a great range of wounds, but we're going to see, is one better than the other? Let's find out.
Both the CVN Tactical Bandage and the T3 by Persysmedical are 4-inch field dressings, and both have about an 8-year sterile shelf life. Looking at the specifics of the T3 bandage, they show us the following. The wound pad size of the T3 is 10 by 18 centimeters. The CVN wound pad is 10 by 20 centimeters, and both of the additional wound pads have an X-ray identification strip on them. So primarily looking at wound pad size, you get a 2 centimeters extra size at the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage.
There is a noticeable difference when we're looking at the size of the additional gauze or wrapping that you get with the bandage. And that gauze can be used for wound packing or as an addition to your standard bandage. Both bandages say that you get about 75 centimeters of additional gauze or wrapping with your bandage. But when we compare the both of them, there is a small difference. The CVN Tactical Responder Extra is 75 centimeters in a stretched out state, while the T3 Extra is 75 centimeters in an unstretched state, which leaves some room for the imagination about how long it would actually be if you would fully stretch it, because size does matter. So the points for size really go to Persysmedical on this one. And the way that the additional gauze is packaged is also worth mentioning. With the T3 bandage, the extra portion of gauze is neatly tucked into the short wrapping side of the bandage, while with the responder bandage, it is just loose within the bandage. So that means it could fall out if you open the wrapper. Smart fixes mean extra points for Persysmedical.
Points lost to the T3 are quickly regained when we are considering one special thing that the Tactical Responder Bandage does have, which the T3 doesn't. And that is, within that additional piece of gauze or wrapping, there actually is a piece of plastic. And that is a 42 by 42 centimeter plastic wrapping that you can use for example, abdominal injuries or burn injuries. If you want to know a little bit more about the quality, what my opinion is about the quality, I would advise you to go and take a look at episode 43, abdominal bandages, and I'll tell you all about the qualities of the different abdominal bandages. For now, considering that we are looking at which bandage is the most versatile, I think that the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage will gain a lot of points by adding more value to its bandage, just simply by adding this plastic wrap in there, which you can or cannot use. It all depends on the variety of wounds that you are gonna run into in the field.
The tear indicator on the CVN Responder Bandage is Niek's personal favorite, but I'll give it a go for now and I'll show it to you up close. It's all about the contrast between the packaging and the tear indicator, in contrast with the color of the light that you will or will not use in your situation. So the overall contrast on this packaging is Niek's absolute favorite. Night vision indicators on both of these packages would also be really cool, but that is a whole lot more expensive for production, so we don't see that happening on any of these two packages anytime soon. If you would like more information, the Tactical Responder Bandage will give you the possibility to scan the QR code. That way you find the text in your own language that goes with the drawing on the packaging.
So both bandages have a closure bar and a pressure bar, and they feel the same, they look about the same, Yes, if you put crazy amounts of stress on the pressure bar, comparing these two, the one from Persysmedical, the T3, let go that tiny bit sooner. But once again, you have to put crazy amounts of stress on there, and it's not a real or proper experiment that we did. It's just these two in comparisons. So the overall experience, quality-wise, of both products for us seem just the same.
Good evening. The size of the wrapper or the elasticized leader of the T3 bandage is 370 centimeters stretched out. The size of the wrapper of the CVN responder bandage is about 480 centimeters. So here the CVN bandage really takes the lead. Now let's join Niek outside for the final verdict of this game. Please, Niek, enlighten us.
Thank you, Ingrid, and welcome to the summary of this year's game. Both bandages, I must say, started out real strong, but the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage took 2 centimeters lead in the first few seconds of the game. But then Persysmedical came back really strong, even taking us by surprise by having a much longer additional bandage. And also the way that it's stored is a little bit superior to that of the Tactical Responder Bandage. But not to worry, because the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage came out with a huge advantage over its competitor by playing the plastic wrapping card. Looking at the second part of the game, the quality of both of the players is equal, so there's not a huge advantage that the one took over the other. But what we thought would end it in a draw, at the last few seconds of the game, the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage managed to change it around by its superior size of its main bandage. So, wrapping it all up, get the hint? Wrapping it all up, we can say that in this year's game, the CVN Tactical Responder Bandage won this game. This is Niek for Channel Sports News. Back to Ingrid and back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Niek. And there you have it. The CVN Responder Bandage came out on top. That doesn't mean that there's no room to improve for this bandage to become even better. For example, they have told us that for the CVN Responder Bandage, they want to make the additional wrapping or gauze longer. For now, we will wait and see. For now, thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and comment if you have any. You can also find us on Instagram.
For now, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and bye bye.